to YouTube as well as JBL TV network. Okay.
Okay.
So, hey, everybody, this is I Am My Sister's Keeper. And the hot topic discussion of today is Aging with Grace. I am Carolyn, your host and narrator, and Jacqueline Levy is your child advocate, and she is also the co-host of the I Am My Sister's Keeper. Today's guest is am I saying this right? Miss Lady Nevaeh or Queen Nevaeh?
It's Lady Nevaeh.
Okay, all right, I gotta get it right. And we have Miss Linda. So, hey, so I'm gonna turn this over to Jackie, and she is going to host today's show of I Am My Sister's Keeper, Aging with Grace. Jackie, it's yours.
Hi. Welcome back to another episode on I Am My Sister's Keeper. And our topic today is Aging with Grace. And we have a few ladies here. Everybody here is over 55 years old. We just wanted to show ladies younger than us and older than us that age is just a number. It's not over until it's over. We can't let age stop us from doing some of the things that we want to do and fulfilling some of our dreams. So we have about 2-3 ladies on here that's doing wonderful things, that's doing interesting and motivating things in our community. So I'm Jacqueline Levy. I'm your parent advocate, and I'm the author of parenting books. I started writing my books at about 55 years old. I became an author only 3 years ago, and I'm 58 years old. So there it goes. You don't have to let age hold you back. You got one chance at this life, guys. And it's time for us to get out there and get out of our comfort zone and get into doing things that can motivate and inspire other people. With that being said, I'm Jacqueline Levy, your parent advocate. Please follow me on most social media sites. Check out broadcasts. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks to Carolyn for her platform, loaning her platform out to us. And also, I'm very thankful for the guest that has agreed to show up today for me. Thanks to everyone. Y'all have a great day and an even greater night.
Thank you.
Hey, Miss Linda.
Hi.
Let's talk about what you do in Aging with Grace.
Oh, wow. So I am the Bodacious Lifestyle Coach, and I help Black women over 50 gain the confidence and the clarity to reinvent themselves and regret-proof their life so that they can get their mojo back. Because so many of us, through what our parents did, what our grandparents did, what society is doing, the status quo, we live our lives in segments. So we dream from 5 to about 18, well, 5 to about 22, and then from 22 to 30, we're kind of getting our feet wet and what we, going to do in this world, in this life, and then from 30 to 40, and so wherever we usually find ourselves at like 49 to 50, that's just where we stay. We don't really grow anymore. We don't dream anymore. We don't have that zest and that zeal that we used to have. And so I realized that that's just a stigma, and that so many people are just afraid to continue to grow or to continue to have the stuff that they had on the back burner. Now that the kids are grown and all that, they run out of excuses, but they still not really living their life like it's golden, like Jill Scott said. They singing a song, but they not living in life. And so I had a change at 49. That's when I really, 50 was a tough one for me. That was a really tough birthday for me, to be honest, because at 49, I found myself with no children. I wasn't a homeowner. I had been doing hair for 23 years at that time, and I had never opened a salon. I wasn't in a relationship. I just had a lot of those boxes that should have been checked. They weren't checked for me. And so I went on a journey to just figure out who I was. Was this how I was going to live the rest of my life? And I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew that something needed to change. And to make a long story short, I ended up not having the traditional 50th birthday party, like everybody said. Everybody gave me ideas. Let's do it on a yacht. Let's have a Hollywood Oscar theme party and red carpet and all this stuff. And I didn't want to do that. And so I ended up actually secretly not saying anything to anybody, but I made a decision that I was going to open a salon. That was one of the major things I had never done. And I felt that if I could do that, then I could jumpstart or kickstart some other things I wanted to do. So nobody knew. I found a building, the furniture, everything. And I told my clients, my parents, my siblings that I was moving. And they thought I was just moving to another salon. And they were actually coming to my grand opening at my salon. And so I had a double grand opening and 50th birthday celebration inside the salon. And from that point, I realized that we hold ourselves back because we believe the status quo and the societal norms and what they say we should and should not be doing at a certain age. But you can create the life you desire and deserve. You are in charge of your life. You don't have to march to the same old beat. You can blaze your own trail at any age, at any stage of your life. You're not too old. It's not too late. As long as you're alive, you might as well thrive. As long as you're here, you might as well persevere. And I've created a Facebook group, Bodacious Black Women Over 50. And I'm creating a movement where age is celebrated and not just tolerated.
That's great. Let's talk about the mojo. What do you mean by that?
Mojo is that spark, that zest, that zeal, your flavor, your swag. It's that inner Sasha Fierce that you kind of stuff down because, you know, at 50, you got to act like this and talk like that and all this foolishness. Excuse me. Thank you. Allergies. And so it's all about reestablishing that woman that you put to rest, that you told her, okay, girl, we at this stage now, so you know we don't do that anymore. And no, you can do, be, and have whatever you want to be, do, and have at any age. Cicely Tyson is 93 years old, still working. And I think that is why, you know, her brain is still active and all that, because she's got a zest for life. She did not lose her mojo. And mojo is that thing that follows you in the room and like pulls you with it. It shows up before you even show up. That's mojo.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Miss Nevaeh. Good morning. She's still there? Lady Nevaeh. Is she still here? Like, can y'all see her picture? Because I can't.
I see the picture. Yes, I see the picture.
I can't.
I don't hear her either, but I do see the picture.
Right.
I think that's, yeah. Oh, she's not even here now.
Yeah. So it's just she logged off.
Or maybe technical difficulties, maybe?
Yeah, it could have been technical difficulties because I don't see her.
I don't see her either, and I was seeing her when you weren't seeing her, so I think she definitely is.
Left, so I don't know if she got kicked off or she left, but it just said that on top of my phone I could see Lady Nevaeh left, so I don't know.
I don't know if she had technical difficulties or. Well, Jackie, you could reach out to her and find out what happened. But I want to talk about, have y'all noticed any changes? Like when you were naturally when you're in your 20s and 30s, there's some changes. But when you start to hit like 40 and 50, there's some biological changes that go on with the aging process.
Yes.
Jackie, can you recall any that you may have experienced?
I was kind of surprised when the doctor told me that I was finished with menopause, if that's what you mean on that level. I didn't really go through menopause like most people would go through it. You mean physically or mentally?
Both.
because it's all part of the aging process.
Actually, at that time, I was so busy raising my special needs daughter and going through so many things. I was almost like in a twilight zone. A lot of things were oblivious to me what was going on because I had to concentrate. I was mostly concentrating on my daughter. In and out of hospitals.
Right.
Like I said, I never, like you always have those hot flashes. I didn't really have hot flashes.
Let me
Lucky.
Still have your hot flashes. Yep. Ellen still have her
get
hot
them all the
flashes.
time. I gotta keep one of these with me
Yep.
all day, every day.
So it's still, I didn't know. It was, mine was.
Was your wants and desires different? You're in your 50s now. So
I'm
how do you feel at the 50-something age?
I'm 58. Maybe because I'm still in pretty good shape. I'm not on blood pressure medicine. I don't have diabetes.
That's a blessing.
I'm not as fast as I was when I was. I'm still in. Nevaeh look like she's coming back through. I'm still in pretty good shape. So I try to live my life like this. Like actually, Linda really inspired me. Some of the things she said. She's correct. Sometimes we get a certain age, and due to our parents and grandparents, we think at 59 we don't dream anymore. That's it. But I'm beginning to feel more youthful, and I try to just keep myself youthful. I try to keep learning. Whatever.
Right.
I don't never say I'm too old to learn that. I don't need to be involved with that. I try to learn it. So
Right.
I keep abreast to what's going on.
I say young. I'm 61 years young. I don't say old. I say young.
Yep, we got.
I just say my age. I don't put anything on it. I'm 57.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put that out there because you have a lot of the population that feel as though, when you get a certain age, your life stops, and your life don't stop at no age. It's a mindset thing. And I have had people say to me, "You're in your 60s. Why are you still doing everything that you're doing?" And my answer was, "Give me a reason. Why should I stop? I don't have a reason to stop. What am I stop for?"
Right.
But you have a lot of people that have that mindset. Like they do the traditional thing. They have a job. They stay on this job for 20, 40, 30 years. At the end of their 20, 40, 30 years, sure, they get some retirement. They also get maybe a gold watch and a thank you letter that says thank you for the years that you service. And then they do nothing.
Yep. And then they die.
You know what?
Let's just be clear.
She's right.
Yeah.
She's right.
Mm-hmm.
And when you retire, I don't care how many years you spent on your job, when you retire, that's the beginning of life.
Yep.
It doesn't stop because you did 30, 40 years. That's the beginning of a new segment of your life. You just have to figure out, what do I do now?
Right.
And have a plan.
Right.
A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't have a plan. So hopefully when the 50 and over see this segment, we plant some seeds that they start to think like, hey,
oh yes,
we're doing it, so can I.
Right. That's what
I mean, what average person at this stage of their life moves 2,500 miles from where they've been for 30 years, right? They say that we're not supposed to do that. At this stage, you stuck like Chuck, you in your house, you're not doing anything, but I'm getting ready to just totally, I'm not taking anything. I'm not taking any furniture. I'm taking my clothes, of course, my jewels, and I'm selling my car. I'm just starting over like you would do when you was in your 20s and 30s. Same thing.
Bears here.
Yeah.
I see the bears here. But actually, I see the bears here, y'all. But actually, Linda, what you just said, I'm gonna tell y'all on the flip side of that, I work with elderly people. I've been working with elderly people all of my life. And
an elderly person at the end of their lives,
Mhm.
at the end of their life, they're not sitting there thinking about a job that they had 50 or 40 years. They're thinking about, what if I would have did this? What if I would have did that? So that's why I left my job after so many years, because I didn't want the end of my life to be, I should have tried this, I should have tried that.
Mhm. Mhm.
Trying.
Mm-hmm.
New come up that I want to try, I'm going to try that too.
We only
Absolutely. That's right.
current life once. Why not live it the best that we can while we are here?
Right. But that's where the confidence and the courage comes from, because so many of us have awesome ideas, but we don't have the confidence and the courage to reinvent ourselves. And so we
Mhm.
just go with the flow.
You're
True.
right. You're right. Nevaeh, Lady Nevaeh,
Yes.
would you like to tune in with us, please?
I had internet problems.
Okay. We're glad
Yes.
you made it back.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I am known as Lady Nevaeh. My name is Nevaeh Hedge, and I live presently in California. And I am 70. Just celebrate this weekend, my 74th birthday,
Happy
and I
birthday.
have no intentions of quitting anything.
I hear you.
I am living in Northern California, as I said, and I'm a faithful woman of God and a wife and a mother of twin daughters, adult twin daughters. My granddaughters, I have two granddaughters that are in college in Temple University. And I'm an entrepreneur. I'm the founder of Nevaeh's International Skincare. I'm the president of the Nevaeh's Lipstick, which is well known. I'm a podcaster and an awareness coach for men and women on the Periscope platform. And I give women and men empowerment, encouragement, and I equip them with the Word of God. I attended Lincoln University in Lincoln, Pennsylvania, and I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I worked in the field of cosmetology for 25 years. I do have a YouTube channel, which I have over 3,000 subscribers with Nevaeh's Makeup. So, Linda, I have a little something in common with you.
A lot.
Yes, I instructed cosmetology. I helped them get to the board so that they could get be able to get a salon or be able to work in the field. So it was quite interesting during those days. It was in the 80s when I was doing that. And I'm also what I did was basically train in cross-culture international business, because that's what my goal was. And I did all this after I turned 70. I went to Dubai and was trained there in international business. And I started an international joint venture in New Delhi, India, with my lipsticks. So I have someone there selling my lipsticks. I love traveling. I love doing things outside of the box. And I graduated with Lisa Nichols. I'm quite sure some of you have heard of Lisa Nichols. She had a business
Yeah.
academy, and I attended her business academy and graduated from that. I currently just took a course in World Voices League with Altravis. She is another podcaster who was doing real well. And I don't let age stop me. When I was a little bit younger, in my 60s, my husband and I started doing foster care business in Las Vegas, Nevada, where we lived for over 10 years. We were treatment foster care parents. What that means is that you get children from the Juvenile Justice Department, which is the worst for teenage kids, and they were teenage kids. We were able and trained to give them medication, because most of these kids were depressed kids. These kids were doing things that you just never heard of. We took 5 boys in to our home. We lived in a development where there were $1 million homes. We wanted, these boys were from all different nationalities. We wanted these boys to see that they could live a good life and be able to enjoy the better things in life. Our neighbors were very upset with us because we had foster care kids in our home, and because of the type of neighborhood it was. We didn't care because most of the activities that the boys did were within the home. We had a swimming pool in the backyard, so they didn't really need to roam the neighborhood. And we were under an agency. When you're licensed with the Department of Child and Family Services in Las Vegas, you are connected with an agency. So they did a lot of things with the agency. We finally got letters from our neighbors saying, we're sorry for thinking that, and giving you a hard time thinking that these boys would be out here stealing from us, breaking into our homes. We see where you're doing a great job. So God watches over, what your gifts are. And eventually I felt that, I needed to do a little more. So I was sworn in as a CASA, and a CASA is a court-appointed special advocate. You are the voice for these foster care kids when they go to court, and they go to court quite often. So the reports from our 5 boys is that we found out that their ages were 14 through 17, and we found out that they graduated high school because we stayed in the business for 3 years. My husband was an executive at the time. And they were able to graduate from high school. They were accepted Christ as their Lord and Savior because of us taking them to church with us. They were able to see that they didn't have to get beat over the head. We weren't Bible thumpers, but we were people of God. And 2 of them did graduate from college, and they have kept in touch with us. So it has been just a rewarding thing and blessing. But after the 3 years, we moved to California. We stayed 10 years in Las Vegas, but 3 years of doing the foster care business. And we moved to California. And here I was able to continue with doing my lipstick business. And I started the lipstick business, as I said, in my 70s. And this was through coaching and being involved with a global society, which is women, about 12 women who travel all over the world. And I was very intrigued with that. Wendy Alexander, you might have seen her online. She was my coach at the time. And she convinced me that you need to get a business, get involved in something. I said, at my age? And she said, age has nothing to do with it. It's a number. And she convinced me that this was something that I might like to do. So I did it, and it was very successful. It was liquid matte. I don't know if many of you have gone to my website, but nevaeslipsticks.com is the website. And I decided that I needed to get online and do some of the things that I've always wanted to do. So in doing so, I had a phase that I always use this phrase, women, it's never too late. I used to tell my girlfriends that all the time. I would tell them, it's never too late to do anything. You have dreams, and that's when I started doing videos and talking about it and doing my podcast and getting on Blog Talk Radio and starting a show about it. It became something that women over 40 and over 50 and over 60, and I could go even to over 70. They all enjoyed the shows. You need to value yourself, I would tell them, and don't undervalue yourself. It's a lot of times we tend to do that. You need to start knowing that the world will undervalue who you are if you don't believe in who you are. The journey that we take, like Jacqueline was saying, my grandmother used to always say, honey, don't sit in that rocking chair and say, I wish I had her. You do what you need to do. And that's what I did. You must learn to love yourself. We need to love ourselves so we can get what we deserve out of life. I knew right now, this is a new normal. This is a different way of doing things, but it's still possible. And it's just like Linda said, you don't stop because of what we're going through. This is a resting period that the Lord has given us to be able to reinvent ourselves, to be able to be greater, to be able to study and make ourselves approved in the field that we want to be in. You have this time, you have no excuses to make yourself and allow yourself to be greater. You know, after a certain age, you no longer want to keep making the same mistakes. You know, you find yourself being a bolder person, a more confident person. There's a lion inside of each one of us. That lion wants to roar. He wants to come out and say, here I am, look at me. This is what I can do. This is one of the gifts that God has given me. And I'm going to move forward in that gift. And you have a purpose. You're not here just to be here. You have a purpose for being here. And your purpose is life-changing decisions that you need to make. You know, you don't want to waste your time. You know, you're not able to go back in time. You know, you try to start not doing anything with your time. You wind up losing who you really are deep down inside. And you go down the wrong path again. Sometimes if we keep doing the same thing over and over, we wind up with the same results. And that's crazy. You know, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So I'm proud, just like Linda, I'm proud to say that I'm the age that I am. And I'm going to keep on going. Women, It's Never Too Late is on Facebook. And I also have an an Instagram account. I'm not that techie, but I do get assistance, and you can get assistance from people who are in other countries. I had it when I first started out with my lipstick business. Oh, there was just so much that I had to learn as far as doing things on the internet and on the social networks. But my assistant was in the Philippines, and thank goodness, because of WhatsApp, we were able to communicate. I paid him $2 an hour, and he did fantastic job. He was very equipped. And this is what he said he got paid. So I continued to pay him that. But, you know, and you pay through different types of means, you know, even through your PayPal, or either you can use TransferWise. There's different ways of paying them. So these things are all possible. You can't say, well, I don't know how to do this. I don't know. There are people out there who can help you. Fiverr helped me with a lot of my posters, and, you know, is able to do that. But you have to be accountable. You need to know that, you know, this is a big world. There are a lot of people who are not able to do what you're doing. And Linda, I admire the fact that you're moving forward. That's what it is. We got to take that leap and not be afraid. God's got your back. So what are you afraid of? Just do what is necessary. The dreams that you have are dreams that can come true. Dream as much as you want. Just move forward and with faith and make that dream possible. Because he gives us visions for a reason, not to just look at them and say, oh, well, I could do that. Oh, well, I should do that. No, do it.
Yep.
That's
jump.
my whole.
Steve already said jump.
Yes, yes, yes. So, ladies, I appreciate you, and especially Carolyn, for asking me to be part of this talk. I'm sorry, I'm just showing my picture, but I had internet problems, and I had some other things I had to get over. But I'm here. And the enemy tried to talk me out of this, and I said, no, that's not of God. So I'm here. Jacqueline knows what we went through.
Thank you for coming, and thank you for sharing.
Yes, you're more than welcome. And I just love the fact that you have this, your sister's keeper. I know it's not easy, Carolyn, and I know you're involved in a lot of things, and that's a good thing, because you're a great example for what we can do in life, and not to be afraid of it. You took a big bite, and it's a lot of responsibilities, but it's just a matter of managing our time and being able to know that time is precious and you can't get it back. Don't let it go.
You're right. You're right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're right. And thank you. Thank you for that. It is greatly and humbly appreciated.
Mhm.
All of
You're
the
welcome.
ladies on the platform this morning, we are all over 50s. And we have a beautiful woman here that's in her 70s.
Yeah.
So hopefully to the ladies that are watching this, that catches this on a replay, all of us has told you one thing in common. It is never too late to start. Whatever your dreams are, whatever your visions are, you can still do them, and don't let your age stop you from doing it. Don't let your age
Absolutely.
stop you from doing it.
It seems like the other guest has arrived. She's over 70.
You didn't tell me about that guest.
She just logged off again.
Oh, maybe she's having internet problems too. She's
Okay,
on the.
see
You
if
did,
she,
isn't she? Yeah.
let's see if she comes back.
I just see 4 participants right here.
Yes, so do I.
Look like it went back out. She must be having internet problems too, maybe.
Okay. Jackie?
Well, I knew you guys may be able to resonate with this. I heard this a while back. You don't have to be great to get started. But in order
Mm,
to get great, you at least got to start.
that's right.
Absolutely.
So help us out of our comfort zone because me doing videos, getting on doing videos, I'm getting better. It's still that nervous twinge when I go to do a video for parents with children with disabilities, trying to motivate them and let them see if I can do it. I'm just the type of person I feel if I can do something, I always feel the next person can do it. That's the
Mhm.
way I felt. So y'all just keep following me on Your Parent Advocate with my parenting tips. And guys, once again, you've been very inspirational to me.
Aw,
Yeah, you took me away from here. 70 something. What an inspiration, guys. It lets me see that I can just keep going. Listening to Lady Nevaeh, I got some more life to live.
A
yes.
whole lot more because
Yes.
we're not where she's at, y'all. We're not.
Exactly.
She's a big inspiration of letting us know we can just keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going.
And look at Linda. Linda is moving and starting to, you can hear it, you can hear the enthusiasm in her voice and you can
She's
see
so
it.
happy.
Y'all, we got to keep up with each other now. We got to keep up. And Carolyn doing about 50 things.
Okay.
Carolyn got a radio program. Carolyn is doing coaching.
I do. I do a
That's
lot.
that's what you have to do
Right.
though, because we used to do all this stuff. So it's
Right.
not like having multiple things is unknown to us. It's just that we forgot who we were. You know what I mean? We just forgot who we were. But I don't even know if it's we forgot or we bought into the societal norms that said we should be downshifting in life at this stage. That's what.
I've always been a person that have always thought outside the box.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always, even in my early teens, I was always doing more than 2 things at one time. At one time, I was working like a Jamaican. I was teaching at a high school. I was in the post office on a full-time job. And I was serving in the military on both sides of the fence.
Wow.
I've always kept it moving, and because of how I was raised and because of my mom, she always told us, and I know y'all heard this, never put all your eggs in one basket.
Yes.
Always have a backup in case something does not work, you got this. And I followed that throughout my life, and I still do it today. Me being in my 60s, it's about serving as many people as I can based on my knowledge, my skills, and my talents on what I have. So I'm here to service the people that are looking for me. And that's what all of us do. We all serve
Right.
some type of community that's looking for what it is that we have, and we share it with them.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
And trust in ourselves too, because I think for a lot of people that are of age, they don't trust that. I call it listening to the whispers. And it's God's way of telling us and guiding us. But, you know, we don't always trust. We trust the GPS in the car more than we trust ourselves sometimes. And that needs to change.
Yes.
I agree wholeheartedly. We're waiting for her to come back in.
A text saying that she was trying to get in, but she couldn't get connected. So I don't know.
Mhm.
She was trying to couldn't get connected.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's bad weather a lot of places too. So
It is. I know Jackie's down there with the hurricanes that's coming her way.
Waiting to see, yeah, what it's gonna do.
Yeah. And California, you're dealing with the smoke storms, the smoke, right?
Yes. Awesome. It's terrible. You can't even go out to breathe.
Oh,
You see the
Yeah.
you see the ashes falling on your furniture, my patio furniture, everything. It's scary. It really is.
Has
But
anybody
you know, they're trying to get the. Excuse me.
has anybody evacuated?
Yes. I for my birthday, I had to drive all the way up to Lake Tahoe. That's 6,000 feet above sea level. That's where it was clear, and they had fires there, but it was sky. You could at least see the blue in the sky. Here, you got nothing but it's just cloudy. It's been cloudy the last 4 days. The evacuation, in answer to that question, I think that they have in Santa Cruz, but not where I am. You know, we haven't had the evacuations. The fires have been all around
Okay.
us, you know, with the area that I have been, but we're getting the results of it, and it's thick, you know. But we need to pray. We need to stay prayed up because everything is changing. You see all the results around you.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
So
But are you okay with where you're at, even though you have a lot of smoke?
I'm okay, but I'm used to walking in the morning. I can't even go out of my house, even with a mask, because it burns your eyes. It burns your eyes. Yeah. I don't think
Wow.
you have it that bad, do you, Linda? Or your skies clear?
No. Yes, they are pretty
No.
clear. So
We-
I think because we're not around a whole bunch of you're probably in more of a I lived in Sacramento, so depending on are you in Sacramento proper or what
No,
city are you in?
I'm the suburbs of it.
So what
I'm in
city?
Rancho Cordova. It's
Oh,
a new
yeah,
development.
Rancho Cordova. Yeah, that was there
Hmm.
when we were there. It was Rancho Cordova. Um, it was Elk Grove. I think is a
That's
newer
right.
development.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I think that was just coming up as we were moving out of there.
Okay.
But I
Yeah.
think it's a lot more. Well, you know what? It must be a lot more trees. So we're further. It's very built up where I live
Okay.
in
No.
Anaheim. So Disneyland is right down the street from
Yeah.
me. So it
Yeah.
ain't no
No.
trees or
No,
nothing.
we don't see too much tall buildings. It's just all open. They
Hmm.
were there was orchards here before they started building all these homes. Yeah.
Ah.
So it's a lot of open space. So you're getting a lot of the ashes, and then there's a lot of construction too.
Oh,
But
okay.
in answer to your question, Carolyn, it bothers you, you know, as far as breathing. That's about it. So I stay in the house where it's air conditioned.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know, just it's going to change. I know it's going to pass. It's just a new normal. We just have to get used to this different lifestyle.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, because this lifestyle that we're living in today, it's going to be here for a while, at least until 2021, 2022.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm hopeful that but you know, it just goes to show you the resiliency of people. Because first it
Yes.
was like, oh my gosh, what we gonna do? And
Yes.
now I have designer masks, and I don't mean designers, but I get the, you know, I try to find cute masks. I got some with bling on them and different rainbow and tie dye. So it just goes to show I make a match what I got on. So I must have over 100 masks, y'all. So it just goes to show that you will adjust. You will just, you know, I get off on people saying, "Oh my gosh, I love your mask." You know what I mean? So it's just
You have a
amazing.
mask for every outfit, lady.
Yes, bling. Just I got one with some lips that are bling lips. It's black with the crystal lips on it. That's a showstopper that when I put that one on. So I'm just having fun
We have
with it,
fun
even
with it.
though it's a sad time. I don't want to take away the fact that people are
Mhm.
dying. But at the end of the day, I refuse to let the enemy just steal my joy. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
making lemonade out of lemons.
You have to, because there's a lot of people out here really suffering. I think about the people in the homes who can't have visitors, people
Mm,
dying alone.
mhm.
But at the same time, I have an 80-year-old mom, so she's still here. Um, and I just say, Mom, just wear your mask, because you know these old school Black folks sometimes y'all just want to do whatever what y'all want to do. It's like, no, Mom, the virus is real.
Yeah.
They don't care about none of that stuff that you're saying. The virus is real and it's killing folk. Herman Cain is dead right now, right?
Yeah.
Y'all remember Herman, right? He's
Yeah.
not with us no more.
No.
And with this virus,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
not a game.
No, it's very serious. It's very serious, and um, the numbers have went down, but people are still not doing what they should be doing. They still congregating. They still not wearing a mask. They're not doing what they're supposed to do for the numbers to be down all over. So the best thing that any of us can do is make sure that we are safe and
Mhm.
we're doing what we're supposed to do to make sure nothing happens to us.
Absolutely. And the virus is taking us out, and we seem to think that if we're a family member, so let's say I'm cool with all y'all, right? But y'all not. I don't live with y'all,
Right.
Mm.
and so we'll have a get together and think because it's your cousin and your aunt and your nephew that the virus is like, oh, okay, y'all family, okay, well, we're not gonna mess with y'all.
The
That
virus
is
don't
just the
work like that.
dumbest thing I've ever. People are going to weddings and different stuff and dying. Y'all would come on. And
Mm.
it's taking us out more than anybody.
Mhm. Mm.
But my mom said, because girl, we don't think fat meat is greasy. That's what she said.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
she said,
Mhm.
what is that all about? We think if we're getting together with people we know, that's
It's
safe.
okay. And it's not because you don't know where those people been.
Mm.
That's right. Who's been
Family or
around them?
not. Family
I
or
wear
not.
my mask all the time. I mean, seriously, I think I hurt some people's feelings, but it is what it is.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I'm quick to put my mask on. I have them all in my purse, gloves, everything,
Mhm.
you know. And my boyfriend, we went to see his people, and he was like, babe, I know you're not about to put that mask on. I said, yeah,
Yes.
I don't care that we're going to see your mama. Yeah, I'm going to put my mask on.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. It is. Like, I don't think she's coming back.
You probably can't get in, probably something. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll catch you on the next one.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
she's coming in from the UK, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And I know there's a big time zone there.
Yes.
No, but she was trying. I saw her. She popped in.
Okay.
Oh, but time zone.
Yeah, I
Oh,
saw.
yeah. It's humongous. It's the 8 hours or so.
Right. Time
Because I
zone.
was stationed in England for 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, right now it's 3:47 p.m. her time.
Oh, okay. So that's
Way
cool.
ahead of us. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Way ahead of us. So, everybody, thank you, ladies, for being a part of the I Am My Sister's Keeper. And today's episode is on aging with grace. And as you can see, our panel of ladies are aging with grace. They are still active. They're still busy. They still have active lives. They have not stopped their life because of their age. And any woman that's out there, take a look, take a listen. Make sure you watch, make sure you share this episode because you can always start. So if you're a woman that have stopped because you know what, I'm this age, so I'm not going to do this. You have a panel of ladies right here that is an inspiration regardless of what age you are. Jackie,
Yeah.
you want to take us out of here?
There's nothing left to be said. There is
Okay.
Thank you guys. I can't thank you all enough. Have a great day.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
And please look me up, lindashusser.com. I'd love to have you join my group, Bodacious Black Women Over 50. And always follow your heart, not your
Yes.
mind. Your mind will keep you stuck, but your heart will set you free.
That's true.
Yes.
Do you have any last words?
Yes. You can follow me on Nevaeh's Lipsticks. I have it.com. I have it here in my picture. And my lipsticks are liquid matte lipsticks that don't come off on your mask. So you can still wear lipstick under your mask.
That's really good to know.
Yeah, that's a good thing to know. And I just want you all to know that all things are possible with God.
Thank you, everybody. Take care.
Telling the truth, but I have one of her lipsticks.
Okay.
You got it on?
I don't have it on, but I have one, and it doesn't come off.
That's
Okay.
right.
With a mask?
It doesn't
No,
come off.
it doesn't come off on your coffee cup, on
You
your
want-
teeth. It
come
doesn't
off.
come off on your skin, and it doesn't come off when you kiss that special someone.
Okay, that's to know.
Hey, okay. I have to, well, I know I've been to your website. I guess I have to check out your lipstick.
Yes, yes.
That's
yes.
awesome. Take care,
Yeah.
everybody. Have a blessed
Okay,
day.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay.